Welcome back, everybody. Nasty Bones here with another epic settlement build. This time we're starting off in Spectacle Island. As you can see here, it's nighttime. I chose that so that way you could see the lighting. That's what really sets this build apart. Although the castle build is amazing, it's the lighting system. Now this particular animation happens to be on, so I didn't have to reset to get it to play. So as we look at the main hallway here, or shopping area, you can see the animation again. We're going to go upstairs where the bar and recreation area is, but there was a problem with the lighting. It wasn't working, so I had to reset it. So now here it is, working perfectly. We'll enjoy it here for a second, and
Hi, how are you?
yeah, that's pretty nice. And we'll take this is the switch. You got to turn that off when it's not working, and it resets. We'll go down and take a look at what it takes to wire this thing. Now, I didn't have my light on from my Pip-Boy, which I should have. You could have seen everything, but it's pretty cool to still see all the lights light up. So now moving on, we're going to go to the main hall here. It's like the dining hall. What's kind of neat about this one here is I used one of the circles to make it. And I put the floor all the way to the edge. Now when we do the daylight run, you'll see how I did that. Now here's the main grand entrance. Got a couple lions here on the side. All these steps were laid in there one by one. Now when I got in here, I saw that it wasn't on or running correctly, so I ran over and switched it so you could see how that works. You can just turn it back on. Now the lights are working perfectly. This animation takes quite a bit. I didn't have time in this video to go down and show you the wiring that it took to make this. 5 minutes is kind of lacking on what I can do. And we'll just go up here to the top and take a quick look. I use power armor suits to kind of give it a statue look. A little bit of glow behind it. Alright, moving on to the daylight time now. I guess we're going to take a look. Okay, here we are back at the entrance again. You can see the nice architecture and how tall in the air we actually got this build. And now you can take a look at the staircase here. This was a pretty good build. Took a few to plan that one out. The animations and everything are probably not working, but since we've already looked at this area, we're just taking a quick glance now that it's day. And then we're going to move on to the major stuff. Okay, let's go over and take a look at the dining hall. Now remember I said the dining hall's floor was integrated into the walls. So, you know, it's real hard. As square floors, round walls, it took a bit of figuring out how to get it in there. And especially 2 levels of it. So now we're going to move around. This next little area is the garden area. This is where I have my little farm, feed my people, living quarters. I use so much items in this build that I really kept the living quarters to a minimum. And here's one of the edge circles of the castle. Get a nice little view of the landscape of Lexington and Concord and all of them. And we'll just go on down to the main hall. And this is the grand entrance. And those little deals in between the steps, believe it or not, are actually shelves. They're wall shelves. And we're not going to worry about the animation. We're just more like looking at the architecture. If you noticed how super nice I got those blocks even, and took a lot of figuring out the 2 different arcs to get it all equal. And if I showed you it on the floor, I'm only off by like a couple of inches. Well, anyways, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. And if you enjoyed it, share it. Thank you.